Well, good morning. Jali, Prihti, Sampo, Rosenlew. Nice to be here. I have some slides here which are telling about our path, about mostly of these products which are combine harvesters. So these are for the grain, corn and rice harvesting. And of course, when we think globally that what we are seeing in front of us is a huge issue with the food security. So first of all, we have emerging countries, emerging areas like Africa, Asia, South America, which are desperately need for sustained food production in that country, not only exported there, but that must happen in these regions. However, same time we have developed countries like EU, North America, which are going for more, let's say, technology-orientated, going for digital, and they're doing that very fast. So some let's say, where we are coming from, just that because there are actually some bioenergy already in the top left corner. So how the harvester technology has started, and then it goes all the way then to the below there actually is current product portfolio, Comia series, and actually there's actually one funny story with I need to tell since we are here in these premises. So we had actually in 2011 when we launched this series, our model series. So we had actually two options for the name. One was a Comia and another one was Lumia. So luckily we, I would be a little bit embarrassed to say that we have a Lumia series there, but it was a Comia. Additionally, we have also forest harvesters in our product portfolio. It's also we will then talk a little bit later there. But then actually, like it was in the introduction, was said that we are going for global, and how we are going to do it. That we are doing that with the partners. So as we speak, why we need the partners is really to go to the every area where we want. In the first look, the Nordics, so we are actually located in Pori, in the west coast of Finland, and of course it's a quite a distance then to the areas where really emerging and needing for these machines in the future. And therefore we need also some partners, good partners then to grow with. And we have made it kind of like different partnerships. So we are certain countries, certain areas, we are going ourselves directly, but then we are using AGCO and John Deere as American big public companies, their distribution, and actually we are producing for them our harvesters. But then latest in last year, we created a strategic alliance with the Indian company called Mahindra Group. It is fairly large, when I'll explain you then. Here, actually, it's a fascinating company, around like 19.5 billion turnover. You see the vast diversification of the operations there. So there is pretty much anything, and it's with them we are going for Africa, South America, Asia, but then also looking this next wave of technology, what will happen for the farm machinery. And what's actually happening? So I'm using here like a first, second, 2G, 3G, etc., so that you know what's going to happen, what has happened, and actually what's going to happen in the future from our point of view in the farm machinery side and in a combine harvesters. So actually then in the early 50s, it started from the very simple manually operated harvesters. And then it's actually started to move, so self-propelled, manual adjustment, electrical adjustment, etc. So and actually the speed is going faster and faster, and we are at the moment thinking that how we can then utilize and how we can get the data then towards going for the autonomous harvesting, as some of us or some of you might have then the robo lawnmower in your yard. So this is actually also the direction that we believe that this combine harvester is going. How is that going there is actually in the certain steps that first of all, in the farms, in the fields, the crops are different. So you have corn, you have grain, different kind of grains. So you have high yields, low yields, high straw. So actually we need to get the harvester first automatically adjustable. So that actually is sensing then that what crop you have there, and then is adjusting the machine automatically. So after that, it is, I think that it's just a matter of time then that when the autonomous harvesters are coming. And most probably that's not going to happen in all areas same time, but I think that North America, maybe in Europe that's happening. And then actually then some emerging markets are coming much later in certain phases, but naturally they're also skipping some of these Gs. So going probably then to the 3G, 4G nearly directly. Everything will be connected, what we believe, so that it's mentioned also there already in the 3G, the precision farming. So that means that all the machinery in the farms will be connected. So there will be a lot of data available, what to do when you are seeding your fields, when you're harvesting your fields, what was our input, what's output. So a lot of data is coming, and then it's matter to how we are utilizing it. Then I think that it's also that it will be fascinating to think about new kind of like earning philosophies which will happen in this field. So already now, as we speak, there are the first applications for the kind of like a Uber of farm machinery. So actually, in certain areas, it is so that the farmers are not anymore buying, unfortunately for, of course, manufacturers, they are not buying anymore, but they will be renting. So renting models are coming more and more. And how is it happening is also that you have an application or app where you need some tractors or actually then harvesters. So you are ordering through your app like you would order like Uber taxi. So also new kind of earning philosophies will happen, and that's also, it's of course challenging then for the manufacturers to think that we are living from the spot business or distribution business, but probably that will happen, that new ways of earning philosophy will happen. Same time also that we are what will happen, and it's already now coming more and more sensor technologies which are very big thing, of course, particularly in machines like these. So you have a sensor which are telling you that the machine is some part of that is heating up, or then there's a vibration. So you can actually have then the preventive maintenance before actually breakdown, and you get again a lot of data. So in after sale model also that will change. I think also quite dramatically. What is then what we believe that kind of like partnership opportunities for the future? So what we need and what's going to happen here, and what we are actually thinking. Most of them are already I told there, but additionally, naturally the drone technology then to tell us about the area where either forest harvesters or combine harvesters are going, so that collect also more data from the sky to analyze then what kind of field you are actually entering. Harvesters maybe, or probably one day that will happen. Maybe it's certain way of going for hybrid first. It's fascinating to think that you have first of all you have harvesters which are working only when it's a sunny day. So one day maybe you are able to utilize then the solar power also additionally. However, the harvesters are quite large, from 100 to 270 kilowatts. So with the current technology, I think that we are not yet that, but sooner or later that will happen. Fleet management systems, like I told, that's actually something that which probably will change, in a way, this industry quite a lot. So there's a lot of opportunities. Happy to talk to you. You will find our contact from our website, Sampo Rosenlew. So happy to be here. Thank you. Thank you very much.